Hey there, welcome to the Healthy Vibes podcast. I'm Kelly Renato, and thanks so much for sharing your time with me. This week, I really want to talk about our presence this week and how our to-do list steals it so easy. And I'm a to-do list person, and I used to be even a more obsessed to-do list person. But I do find today in this world, we have everything pulling us, which is what I feel like every week I try to talk to you about, having the courage to make a different choice, not let the world steal your life, not let the world distract you, pull you. The enemy tries everything. And our to-do list, which can be such a good thing, can truly steal our time with our family. It can steal our time for any good thing, but definitely our time with our people. I find it happens so easily because I love getting things done. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I have to make a list because it reminds me, because I easily forget. I have things pop in my head all the time. But we all know, and it's been told to us so often, the list is never going away. It's not like we really check it off. We always have a to-do list. I will say sometimes I have a really long one and I'll just take like 3 off for the day. Sometimes I'm really good at that, knowing that I have something planned or I'm doing something else. But it's so easy then, if you do try to go have time with your family, your mind is still running, or you're thinking about your to-do list, or why I'm watching this show with them. What could I get done? Or we're going to go do this. Maybe I could do an errand all the way. Like I find that it's like an obsession sometimes in our mind, checking our emails when we have our phone and we're with them somewhere, because it's so easy. You can check your emails anywhere, but do we need to check them like 50 times a day? Do we need to check them after hours when we're just spending an hour or two with our family? Not really. And it's hard. I know it's hard to turn it off, because we've become a world where being productive, being busy, whatever it is we're doing, it's become this status symbol. It's become not just in your life, but people love, sharing it, telling it. What are you doing today? What are you not? It's just become a thing that you have to be busy or productive, or what are you getting done? And it's almost that we ourselves have to flip that switch and give ourselves permission to not have to be productive and busy when we're with our people. Because really, being with our people is just as important, if not more. And it's really something that God wants us to do. It's part of our job. It's part of our life as a parent, as a spouse, to spend time together. And this culture that we live in just praises the productivity, the hustle, all of the things. But let's be honest, our to-do list is never going to end. And the pressure that we feel is never going to go away to accomplish more, to do more, to be busy, to show that you're doing something. But knowing that this busyness can slowly disconnect us from what matters most if we're not careful is really important to be aware. The phones and technology has made it so we can access anything, anytime, and any place. So it's not like if your phone is with you and you're with your people, it's become such a habit just to check it. And we don't need to. Unless you're with your spouse and your kids aren't with you, then maybe you want to pay attention. Or maybe you have a friend or a parent that's going through a hard time or sick or hospital and you need to have it. There are exceptions where it's really important to have our phone close and connected. But don't let just the everyday fear of falling behind, the desire to show people that you're productive or successful, or even just feeling the pressure to get more done or be responsible for everything, or belief that you just being present and not doing something is not enough. Don't believe that lie. It's not true. And we can be really, really, really productive all day and then stop and go enjoy our presence and then be productive again. Breaking it up, separating it. We often think that if we finish this list, it's going to bring us peace. And the problem is the mere thought of if we finish and then it never finishes, so we don't have the peace. And so just acknowledging that the list is not going away and just thinking, I'll do what I can to get done today, but I'm going to stop at 4. Or I'm going to do these 4 things today. Like, quantify what you're going to do or when you're going to stop and create the blocks of time. You know, if you have, I'm going to do my emails during this time, I'm going to work on the project at this time, I'm going to make my phone calls at this time, and then by 5, I'm going to go have dinner with my family, or I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to go visit my mom. Whatever it is, like, create your plan. And I know for some of you that seems so obvious, but for others of you, that's not what we do, depending on what our plan is for the day. And if you don't have a job that you go to in an office, or you work for yourself, or maybe you are a mom, and so you're doing a whole different array of things throughout the day. But let's just remember the cost of not disconnecting and not having that present time, because people notice. And we all know this, but some of us have got so caught up in the busyness, the phone, the checking, that we don't think people notice, or maybe we don't think about it, but people notice when you're not fully present, when you're checking your phone or your mind is wandering because you're not really listening. The conversation isn't the same. Your kids definitely feel it and feel that you're not, you don't see them. You're not connecting with them. They might think you don't even care. And it's absolutely going to increase your stress, your anxiety. And then you're missing these connection times that really can happen around a dinner table, on the couch, talking to your kid, taking a moment to jump in the car and go to the store together. That connection matters for all of us. So regardless of what they say about everything being taken over, we're always going to need that human connection. All of us, especially with people that matter, but we all need it. It's for our health. It's how our relationships grow. It's what gives our kids the stability, the confidence, the groundedness. So complete your tasks, yes. But don't lose the moments that you can never get back. So how do we do this? What are some practical ways that help us? And I find that I still can get caught up in it. First of all, give yourself grace, because even when you get better at it, all of the things I talk about, you get better and you fall back into it. It's easy. It's just the world we live in. Just keep trying again. And the most important thing is being aware and paying attention. Be aware and pay attention to when you're with people. Put your phone down. Unless it's in the middle of a work day, and then you tell them. Or maybe it is after hours, but you're on call. Or maybe you're waiting for a call from your boss because they said, I can't call you until after 6. So just tell the person that you're with, hey, I want you, just to understand that this is what I'm doing on my phone right now. It's not that I'm not listening to you. I've done that before when I was with someone and my kid was texting me and I said, listen, give me a second. I just need to respond to my kid, or this is my daughter. Let me answer this phone call. It's okay to do that. You can set phone free times. I know a lot of people do that. They put their phone away. We definitely keep our phones away if we're all eating dinner, because who needs it there? Unless, again, someone's on call, or you have a parent in the hospital, or someone, you told someone, if you need me, call me. But just communicate that. I think you also can create moments throughout your day for your own self. If you're at home or you're working from home, and maybe you just tell your family, hey, I'm going to have lunch around 1. If anyone's free, I'd love for you to have lunch with me, and then take a break and have lunch. Really, just the phone is the biggest thing. Put the phone away when you're with your family if you can. And if you have to wait, if you're on, if you need it for something or you're waiting for a phone call, tell them so they know. So they're aware when your phone rings or beeps, why. Other than that, give yourself permission, which is a huge one. Just give yourself permission to check out of work. Set a boundary. If you know there's no emergency, you're not on call, there's not something that you're waiting for or someone's going to be reaching you or told you that, then give yourself permission to be with your family after work on the weekends. You know what your true responsibilities are for your job and what your expectations are. And if it's not working nights and weekends, then be with your family and give yourself permission to be with your family and be present. And it's okay to leave the list, give yourself permission at the end of the day. If nothing is important for that day, give yourself permission to leave it till the next day. And then you start again the next day. And then you can really be fully present in conversations. Like, look your family in the eye, have the conversation, listen to what they say. Don't talk over them, listen to them, and don't think about your list. I've heard people talk about like imagining when you come home from work, taking your work bag and hanging it on the tree outside. And it's the action of imagining that helps you like leave it there till you pick it back up on Monday morning or the next morning. So find what works for you. But I think awareness is huge. Permission, giving yourself permission, is the second thing. And then being really intentional about your time with your people. Because the to-do list is always going to be there. It's not going away. Family moments and moments with your kids, they're temporary, they're precious, and they're meaningful. Like, they make a difference in your relationship and you yourself too. And small changes, small shifts, like everything else we do, really create big impacts. So just, make one intention this week of giving yourself permission to leave your to-do list, or giving yourself permission to leave your phone in the office when you go out to have dinner with your family. Give yourself permission and make one change this week. Because God really calls us to love people, be there for our family, and not just do tasks and not just be busy. Relationships matter. Your family matters much more than being productive. And presence matters. Presence tells your family how much they mean to you. It really does. These simple acts, they become so hard just because of the way of life and what's promoted in our world, but they really are simple. Going back to simple living, simple acts, not only does it improve your relationships and your family, it improves your health and it improves your life. So just look at your list and be like, what on this list can wait until tomorrow? What on this list has to get done today? And that's what I'm going to do. Prioritize your list just like you prioritize your time and your life. And this week, choose presence over the pressure to keep being busy, busy, busy. And choose connection over completion and feeling like, if I just get one more thing done, if I just get one more thing done. No, tell yourself, if I just can connect with my people today or tonight. Every day, connect with each of the people in your family at least once. If they're busy and you don't see them, text them, call them. Stop in their room. If nobody has any time for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, find a connection another way. Grab a quick conversation a few minutes before they leave. Look in their eyes, remind them how important they are, make sure, is there anything they want to talk about, anything you can do for them? Connect with your people every day, and don't let the pressure of the world, the list, the productivity, all of that steal the presence with your people. Think about it this week. And before you get defensive and say, that's not me, it's not me, it's not me, pause and get honest with yourself and aware of how much time you're spending distracted when you could be with your family in the evening, on the weekend. Make it matter. Make it matter more than the other. So I'm rooting for you this week. Have a great week. And please, if you get a chance, share this episode with someone in your life. Leave me a review anywhere you listen. It would be amazing. I would appreciate it so much. And check out my website, sundaycourage.com, and sign up for my weekly email that gives you the courage every week to make a different choice in your life. Take care.